And we're live right here. A big thank you for my t-shirt. Oh, I love it. I'm so glad you like it, Winter Spartan. I'm wearing mine. For those of you who don't know, these shirts were exclusively available last weekend at the Fantasy Fair on the 4th of March. You could have got them before then or on the day. Those of you who did order on the day, just to update you that there has been a slight delay in getting the actual shirts. So as soon as we've got the shirts, we'll get your shirts to you. I'm pretty sure Yola sent out a message. I don't know if she has yet, but just in case you're wondering, that's where it is. We got a Badger, we got a Winter Spartan, we got an Adamantium. Look at that. It's quite something. Welcome to the show, everybody. Tonight is just me. We're here to make this announcement. That's all we're really here for tonight, and to do a little rundown on the weekend's Pauper event, just to let you guys know. Aimless RSA, what's happening? So first of all, obviously, the first thing we have to do at the beginning of every show is we give a shout out to all our patrons, because you guys are the Eggies Knees. And so here we go. Here are our patrons. Our uncommon Eggies are the Jolly Orange Bunny, Ricardo Leon, and the Ratcatcher. Our rare Eggies are Stefan Engelbrecht, Shadow Panther, Robert Wild, Philip Thompson, Legendary Lily, Kamikaze Badger, who's in chat, Niels Klaassen, Kahuna Koala, Ivan Callets Crockett, Clinton Riddell, who's in chat, Clayton Bacher, Christopher Crane, Christoph Schwartz, and Ansel. You guys rock. You are absolutely the Eggies Knees, and we're actually, as I've mentioned before, we're planning a little something cool for you all in the very near future. There's something heading your way. Ansel, if you're there, I need to have a chat with you. If you could message me or DM me somehow, I need to find a local address. Just kind of gives it away a little bit, but I need a local address for you where I can ship something to you, Ansel. So if you wouldn't mind getting hold of me, that would be amazing. Jumping back live now using the buttons on our incredible Elgato Stream Deck, courtesy of our friends at Nexus Media. Thank you so much for those, and for the Logitech Brio cameras that we use. They're absolutely amazing. Say something, Ansel. I don't know if Ansel's in chat right now. If he does, he'll pop up as Elky SA or something like that. But anyway, I'll try and get hold of him through the other networks, make sure we can sort something out. But yeah, it's so just to jump backwards to last weekend, not this weekend that we just had, the one before, to the 4th, we had our first of the Pauper Triads. And I must tell you, it was an amazing turnout. We had 18 players turn out for our Pauper Triad. It was a 5-round event, which was really, really cool for a Pauper event. In fact, the guys who were playing were saying it's the most number of Pauper players that have got together for an event in quite a number of years. And so we had an absolute blast. It was just so cool. I unfortunately only clicked that my deck had more than one line of play after going, or let's just say it was bad. But when I did figure it out, I figured it out. And now I think I will play it again. And this time I will do better, because that's how we do these things. So that was a lot of fun. We also got to give away these incredible playmats, which if I shift a whole bunch of things real quickly, I can probably show you what the playmats look like. Also to whet your appetites for the fact that for the next one, there will again be playmats up for grabs. And each of the playmats for each of the Triad events is unique. So you won't get the same playmat at 2 events. You'll get a new playmat at each event. So these are the playmats that we did for this one. So that's kind of cool. We did these events with our friends over at Top Deck and Sad Robot. It was very cool to have this all sorted out. These playmats are amazing. They're very, very cool. But yeah, like I said, the next one will have different playmats. Different designs, totally unique, as you can see as well. They're all branded. They're all dates. I don't know if you can see that so well, but there we go. Fantasy Fair, 4th of March 2023, Rusty Hook. So there's a date stamp on all the mats as well. And these come to us from our friends over at deskmats.co.za, which we're busy working on a pretty cool something for y'all out there, that if you go over there and use our affiliate link, you'll get a 10% discount on a mat that you want to create, a custom mat for yourself. But that's not official yet, so don't go out there and do it yet. It's in the works, and we're hoping to get it sorted. Clover ZA says, those mats are awesome. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Of course, now I've gone and put a whole bunch of cards on top of cards that I was sorting, and now they're not sorted very well. But anyway, so the event was cool. What we're also doing at the moment is we're busy getting all the deck lists together from that first event. We're going to throw them up on our website so everybody can go have a look and see what the deck lists were, what the meta was suppose the meta was for our event, and we'll keep track of that as we go through the 3 triad events. So the next one is on the 3rd of June. We've already put out tickets for the Medieval Fair. Go check out the Facebook page. You'll see that there are links to tickets there that you can already purchase your ticket for the fair. Our tickets for our next event will be going up early April, so keep an eye on that. It all matters. Yes, it all matters. It's so nice to have Adam back in chat. So yes, first 2 weeks of April, that's when the tickets will be going up. Again, we'll be doing D&D sessions at the Medieval Fair, and we'll be doing another Pauper Triad, which is going to be really, really cool. Just to let you know, for those of you who don't know, the Medieval Fair is being held in Krugersdorp at Greensleeves. It doesn't get more on theme than Greensleeves. Also, the D&D sessions we're going to be running are Dragonlance, baby. Dragonlance. It's going to be ridiculously cool. As soon as those tickets are up and live on the website, we'll let everybody know. You can go and grab your tickets and come and join us for an absolutely awesome day of fun. It does mean, however, that I will not be playing in the second Pauper Triad because I will be DMing Dragonlance. Yeah, that's just how it's going to be. But I hope some of you will join me for that, because that's going to be great fun. It's going to be absolutely super fun. So one of the reasons why Adamantium is at Greensleeves, yes, is you want to come and play. You get to throw tankards around and call people bar wenches, and they can't shout at you because it's part of the rules of being at Greensleeves. You know, you can get all medieval. That's why we're having the Medieval Fair at Greensleeves. It's going to be freaking awesome. You all should come. But the reason we're here is because of what we put out there. Can you throw it at your Delver opponent? I'm sure you can. I don't see why you couldn't. Your Delver opponent might get upset with you. Luckily, this isn't a Comp REL event, so there are no judges. So they can't go, hey, judge, he threw a tankard at me. But, you know, these things could happen. What I wanted to say was, if you were looking at the post we put out about what tonight is, there was a strange shape and it said, what's this? Well, that's something we've been working on for a little while. Not that particular thing, but what's behind that particular thing. Although Adam seems to think it's a Pokemon riding a, what was it? What did you call it? You called it something ridiculously silly. It's a monkey sitting on a Pokemon. It could be. It could be, but it's not. You're a Delver. Tip. Monkey riding on a Pokemon. There we go. Okay. So we were approached by a Magic enthusiast player, fellow milad named Francois van Heerden, with an idea to do something cool in the Magic community. At first, right now, in Gauteng. And then hopefully, if this works and it goes well, we'll take it national. But it came off of the back of the Commander League from last year, which again will be running this year from June, July to the end of the year. But Francois came up and he said, listen, man, I want to put something together and I want to get something going that we can start a competitive modern scene in Gauteng for now. So we have been chatting with Francois, we've been chatting with our amazing friends over at Unplug Yourself, and we've been chatting to the local stores. See, Cora, we start. Hey, watch that language there, Clover. The local stores up here to see who wanted to get involved. And thankfully, 90% of the stores jumped at the chance to get involved in something like this. And so we can confirm that we have something very, very cool for you all starting in April. But to give you an idea of what it is, take a look at this. So there you go. It's not a monkey riding on a Pokemon. It's the logo for the Gauteng Modern League 2023 for the Praetor of Modern. The Praetor of Modern, Francois' idea to make it something big, something cool that you want to aspire to. As you can see there, we've got some incredible prize support coming your way. Usual stuff that we're going to be getting. So much better than a monkey on a Pokemon. Fine, I'll start playing Magic again, says Kamikaze Badger. Good boy. Good boy. So, yeah, I mean, besides the usual prize support that we're going to be getting price support from the stores. We're going to be adding price support into each of these events. Adam, you can enter and you can try to win. Yes. But what's also happened is Unplug Yourself have come to the party in a massive way. We have got 3 set booster boxes of Brothers War packs to give away. We have 3 special edition Secret Lair Expedition Lands. What are they called? I don't know. Hold on. I'll find out. Because just to show you we're not joking, here's one of them. We got 3 more boxes like this. Secret Lair Ultimate Edition Hidden Pathways. So that we got 3 of to give away over the course of this series. Then, to prove to you we're not pulling your socks in any way whatsoever, we have got Uno, Duo, Tres Brothers War set boosters displays to give away, as well as, what do you mean you can't see me? That's so funny. That's so funny. Hold on, let me go back to the live feed. Now you can see me, right? Now you can see me. Damn it, Crispy. This is how I teach. This is how I teach you. Right, so there you go. Here we start again. Secret Lair. Hidden Pathways. 3 of these. Okay? 3 of those to give away over the course of the series. Then we've got Uno, Duo, Tres set booster boxes from the Brothers War, as well as that one's upside down. One of these to give away. I mean, that's some pretty awesome prize support. So we're very excited about what this is and how this is going to work. There may also be a bit of a surprise for the finals for who's going to win. But just to give you an idea of exactly how this is going to go down. You're going to buy your tickets on the EGG website. You're then going to go to the store that's hosting that event. You're going to go play at that event. You're going to get some pricey wizies there. And then what also will be happening is that you're playing 7 events, right? 7 stores, 7 events, build up to a final. Of those 7 events, we will count your best 5 finishes. And of those best 5 finishes, the top 16 will be invited to a final, of which there will be no charge to you to come. It's an invitational final that you will come and play. All of these events will be at Comp REL. There will be a judge at each event. Okay? So we're not talking about friendly play your cool magic, takesy backsies. We're talking about 100% competitive modern. 7 events, your best 5 finishes count. 16 will be invited to a final. Okay? All right. At the final, top 8 will get play mats, as well as some cool stuff that we have, and all sorts of other cool things. Pedigree 81555. Thank you for the follow. You get an Evo. I don't know why people get Evos anymore. I don't know where the Evo came from, but it's okay. You know, one of those things. I will tell you this: the first event is in April, and it's at Dragon Town. Okay, so that's. Will the final be streamed? I hope so. I certainly plan to stream as many of these as we can. Considering it's our event, we like to do that kind of thing, so we'll definitely try and do. No, Badger, it will not be streamed. You can't sit at home and watch it. You have to come and play. Okay? Have to come and play. You don't get to sit at home and watch. No. Yeah, see? I got you. Hammer time. Sounds like fun. I'm just going to make everybody discard cards. 8-rack. Here we go, baby. But that's the plan. That's what's going on. The official date for the first one I will announce very soon. We will then have a special kickoff stream. We will start talking about modern meta decks that people should be playing, decks that people should be looking out for, how we can do that kind of thing as we head towards these events. There will be one every month from April. Okay? One every month from April till we get to, I think it's, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Then we'll have a final in November, December, somewhere there. Okay. But that is the plan. That is what we're up to. Tickets for the events are going to be $250. That's how it is. That is what we've worked out. What we're looking for is a minimum of 18 players per event. If we can get 18 players per event, I personally will guarantee you the coolest prizes at the final. I really will. 18 players per event, I will guarantee you the most amazing prizes at the final. So, yeah, come on. If you guys like what you hear, you like what you see, come and join us. Do you have dates for these events? The first date is hold on. No, I can't give it to you now. I can't. Because I can't get to the message I sent. Hold on. Oh, dear. Hold on. I can do it. I have dates in my email. Yes, I also have them in my email. Just a huge shout out to Unplug Yourself for getting behind this event the way they have. I mean, this is some seriously cool prize support, people. All right, so here we go. April 29th at Dragontown. May 27th at Top Deck. June 17th at Sad Robot. July 22nd at the Stone Dragon. August 26th at D20 Battleground. September 16th at the Geek Home. And October 21st at the Nexus. That's what's happening. Okay? This will all go up on our website within the next week. You'll have all the details of when the events are, how it's all going to work, what the prizes, what the ticket prices are, etc. Tickets will be on sale from next week. But we're not going to sell events in the future. We're going to sell this event. So the first tickets that will go up will be for the April 29th event at Dragontown. Okay? Those are the tickets that you're going to be looking for that. But they'll be on the website. We'll put out all the links. Everything's going to be cool. It's going to be the coolest modern thing ever. And I want to give a huge shout out to Francois for approaching us with the idea in the first place, because it's a very cool idea. And if it works for modern, maybe we do something for other formats too. Okay? You know, we see how it goes. Like I said, this is a test run. If it works for modern in Gauteng, we'll take the Modern League national, just like you did with Commander. So, LKSA, there we go, buddy. Ansel, can you please PM me, DM me, whisper to me, I need a local delivery address for you, please. My friend, I really do. So text me, WhatsApp me, whatever the case may be. Please get hold of me. I unfortunately can't send what I want to send all the way over where you is. If you can only attend 4 out of the 7 events, then I'm afraid you don't get to count towards the final. We need a minimum of 5. That's how we're working the scores for the top 16. We do unfortunately need a minimum of 5. So out of 7, we're counting 5. Okay, just keep that in mind. We do need you to have 5 finished results. And I think that's pretty much what I wanted to say tonight. Just wanted to let everybody know that we're pushing for a competitive modern scene. I know we've got a lot of stuff coming up. We've got the RCQ at Top Deck, which is coming up on the 1st of April, I think it is. There are more RCQs planned. I think at the premium stores, Sad Robot, Top Deck have got things going on through the course of the year. And there's a lot of stuff happening. I don't want to step on toes, but I can give you a hint that there is a really, really big event coming. Really big event, which will be shared with you in the fullness of time. But yeah, man, we're very keen to get the modern stuff going on. Do we have a date for the final? We do not have a date for the final as yet, because we're still trying to figure out how we decide on where the final gets held. We may actually choose a neutral venue. But we will come back to you about final. Final will either be, it's going to be in November. I'll tell you that much. Final will be in November. If October the 21st is our last qualifier, then the final will be in November. I can tell you it's in November. There's an idea. How's that? Between the first and last day of November. I hope that helps. Yes, I think that's where we're good. So as you can see, the adamantium saying really big, bigger than Bitcoin bytes, people, bigger than Bitcoin bytes. It's gonna be. Sorry, aimless. It's the best I can do right now, man. It's taken us this long to get here. So you must understand. How yes, it's a thing. We do things and they take time, but we get them done. MTB Magic Rough Life at the moment. That was a big. Yes, it was. I've been talking for like 20 minutes. Do you have to play the same deck at every event? No, not at all. No. You can bring one deck to and you have to play the same deck at an event. So if you go to the Dragontown event, you have to play that deck for that event. But if you go to the top deck event the next month, you could take a completely different deck. You don't have to play the same deck. No, not at all. I think that would be silly. That would be silly. You have more than one modern deck. Okay, so I do, but that's because I went like budget, totally budget, right? Totally budget. I'm not even going to show you what I went totally budget on. Out of my league here, it seems. No, just bring your one deck. You'll be fine. Dude, when I say budget, I went budget. I like budget. I got an 8-rack with no lilies in it. You know, that kind of low budget. But anyway, hopefully I'll be able to play in some of these. That'll be fun. But we'll see how it goes. Like I say, though, all the deets for this event, for these events, shall I say, are going to be up on our website during the course of this week. If not, then they will definitely be up next week. It's just a case of juggling actual work and getting the stuff sorted out. It's all sorted. It's a case of writing it up, putting it on the website. Check my friggin' WhatsApp. Okay. Hold on. I've been playing the same deck for like 10 years. But isn't that okay? I mean, that's how it goes, right? You should just be able to do that. You should be able to just play the same deck. If you want to play the same deck, play the same deck. The more reps you get with the deck, the better you get with the deck. I mean, isn't that how it works? Isn't that how it goes? Oh man. So we may get a. Hold on 1 second, everybody. I'm just trying to deal with some silliness going on in the background. Hoi gewollt. I have to log in to Discord on a different disc. Oh my word. We're experiencing difficult technicalities. One. Okay. Juju adamantium. That's right. I'm not even gonna lie. It's all his fault. Okay, and then we're going to get invite. And I'm going to copy link. There you go. Hopefully now he'll just come in. Ricardo Barata has just come in and said you're a technical difficulty. This is brilliant. I love it. I totally love it. Words you must us. Words you must us? Are you even a person? Oh my goodness. Okay. Things have just gone very, very silly right now. But you're going to have to turn your volume down there, Adam. Whee!
I do have to turn my volume down.
You do. But he's here, everybody. It's adamantium.
Whee! Okay, there's another guy speaking as well, and there's like a lot of echo.
No, there's just me. There's also a toilet that just got flushed in the background, but I don't know if that counts as somebody talking.
That wasn't me though.
No, that was on this side. Adam, you need to mute your stream.
Aha, it works.
There you go. It's a voice in your head.
I forgot how to do this stuff, man.
Dude, it's been a very long time.
Okay, so Crispin, you mentioned something maybe big for the final of your very cool modern event.
I did. I said that maybe there was a possibility of there being something pretty cool being available to the winner of the modern event.
Do you want to mention it to them now?
Is it official?
It's official. Or do you want them let's send them an email like a dear person or EGG person. Also, there was somebody walking behind you right now.
It's okay, that was my daughter. She's like heading off to bed. And that's my wife. Things are happening. Okay, but if we can mention it, I mean, I'd love to mention it. I think that would be awesome. You see, even chat saying you can't do that. So I got told a little bit earlier today by a certain person. I don't know.
Unplug Yourself person.
I don't know how to do the thumb thing in the right direction. There we go. Okay. By a certain Unplug Yourself person, that we will have a display box of Modern Horizons boosters for the winner of this event.
Rough boosters.
There you go. So that's besides everything else that we've got for you. Besides everything else, the winner will receive that display, that box. Which, if Adam, I mean, if you're telling me it's official, then I'm like stoked beyond stoked, and that's freaking amazing.
Now.
Woohoo!
We just announced it to 18 people on the stream, so it's for sure official. If you work out on RRP value, in total, I think that's about 20k right now that you're going to be giving away to these very, very cool eggies. So guys, get out there, participate in these things.
Yo, listen.
Crispin says.
If you don't come play, you don't get anything.
Yeah, you don't get anything. So come play, get bums in seats. That's the whole goal of us participating or supporting any of these events, is to get people out there back in stores playing these events.
For sure. Elkie says MH or MH2?
It's MH2.
MH2. There you go. MH2.
I'm also very glad that we found Elkie. It was a concern earlier that Elkie wasn't there.
It's always bad when you can't find your Elkie.
That also can go different ways.
Oh, when is MH3 coming out? End of the year. It's called Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Right? I mean, that's pretty much what's happening.
Yeah.
Because the Lord of the Rings set is a straight to modern legal set.
Yeah, for sure. Crispin, if I may take one
Sure.
or 2 minutes.
Go.
Magic players, Comic-Con Cape Town's coming up. We are in the final processes. That will also be a modern tournament at the CCIT. Please pull through if you can. All of the information will be fed through to Unplug Yourself socials within the next couple of days. And also a big event, or the BEEG event, that will be announced in a couple of days. We're looking at roughly about 200k worth of prize support for that one.
It's nuts, bro.
So if you want to be crowned king or queen of MTG in South Africa, I suggest you keep an eye on Unplug Yourself. There's really big things coming. Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm sorry to say the word on your stream, Crispin. Pokemon, board games, everything. There's a lot of big things coming up this year.
Okay, the only one I had a problem there was Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything else is fine.
Even Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. Badger plays Yu-Gi-Oh! I saw him.
That's his fault.
I did see him.
Sounds like a him problem.
It is a him problem.
Yeah. But that's cool. No, dude. I mean, you and I spoke at the beginning of the year about what was happening and what EGG was planning to do, and you mentioned a couple of things about what Unplug Yourself was had in the works. I've been super excited to actually be around for when these announcements get made. So I can tell everybody this has been long planned, long worked, they've really put a lot of effort into this. And when Adam says about 200K is worth of prize support going out to this big event, he's not kidding. It's gonna be a thing. So you should really
the grey hairs show. If anybody's seen me in person the last couple of months, it's the grey hairs show, and it's great.
Okay, Badger says, excuse me, last time I tried Yu-Gi-Oh! I was in school and the show was in season 1 on SABC2. So what, like last year?
He's still watching SABC2.
Yeah. Did you see my grey hairs? This is what comes when we try to organize events. Grey hairs, fat and old. This is it. This is what happens. We try to organize events, we talk to stores, we get people involved in doing stuff, and we try so hard to make it happen that we like stress out all the grey hairs. It's ridiculous. Although I don't think Adam's got the fat part down yet.
Apparently I do, because Aimless, that was actually a personal thing between you and I, man.
Oh dear.
You can't share that out in public. Damn it.
Fight a Balrog, I'll go white. I'm hoping there's a Balrog in the Lord of the Rings set. That'd be cool. There've been a couple of preview cards released today. I don't know if you guys have seen them. The land cards have come out. There's a Gandalf the Grey card and the One Ring, legendary artifact.
I might actually dabble in getting back into Magic because of that Lord of the Rings set.
Lord of the Rings set's going to be fun, dude. I think it's going to be fun. I hope so. I hope they haven't totally messed it up. But we'll see. I don't have a problem with anything I've seen so far. I just think, why is Gandalf is it? It's Gandalf the Grey. Should be, colorless. But anyway,
Ugin. Eugene.
Right? It should be Eugene's buddy. I definitely go get the Lord of the Ring Commander deck too. Yeah, but they're going to be expensive. But that's okay. We'll find the money. We'll sell a kidney or 2 or 3 or someone else's.
Badger's got 17 kidneys he's willing to sponsor.
Okay, cool. No worries. We'll take care of that. This is true. Revenge says, why are the red mountains white? And this is true. If you look at the red land card, it says mountain, but on it, on the map that they've taken from the Lord of the Rings, are the white mountains. So it's like, not quite sure how that worked. But yeah, just so that everybody knows and so you understand, there are big things happening for the Magic community at the moment. There's some really cool stuff going down. Adam and the peeps over at Unplug Yourself are doing amazing stuff. They're going to be, as we say, pulling out this huge event. Not only the huge event, but they're pulling together things for Comic-Con Cape Town. I'm going to assume that Comic-Con Africa up here in Joburg is also going to be a thing that gets targeted for some really cool stuff.
We have signed agreements with Comic-Con Africa. That's going to be massive.
Okay.
It's in comparison to last year, guys, it's going to be insane.
And listen, last year's was pretty cool. That modern event we held at Comic-Con was spectacular. We had 40 players.
Wasn't it more?
It was more.
I still want to know how Nick actually won that tournament.
Yes. Well, I leave that to the judges. Because we had everything working. Everything was fine. EventLink was doing its thing. We had all the standings. And then, you're not going to believe what happened. Load shedding.
We'll be better off.
And EventLink went and would not come back. So then the judges had to math. And so I left them alone because me and math, we go like this. So that was their thing. But it was an awesome event and it was very cool and people enjoyed it a lot. And I must tell you, one of the funniest things that came out of that, just a little anecdote, was one of the players came to me afterwards and said, Crispy, if I'd known that we weren't going to cut to top 8 because there wasn't going to be time, I would have played a different deck. You should let us know next time that that's what's happening. And so I said to him, well, okay, but it was in the email that I sent out to every single player before the event went down. And he looked at me with this very solemn look on his face and he said, typical bloody Magic player, I didn't read. Which I thought was kind of funny. So just so you know, we do try and put out as much communication as we can about all the events we take part in to make sure that everybody's on the same page. And I think from an EGG side, again, we'll be very, very happy to be involved in whatever you guys are putting together at Comic-Con. That's always something we're keen to do. But also looking forward to some really cool stuff from our side. We've got the triads going on, the Pauper triads at the moment, which I think are fantastic. Can't wait for the next one in June. We've got this Modern League, which is about to kick off in April. And then, of course, my baby, the Commander League, returns in the second half of the year, where we go national 4v4 pod killer. There can be only one nonsense. It's going to be so cool. It's going to be so cool.
Wasn't that the Phyrexia set? Can be only one.
No. The Phyrexia set was something about another one. It was a different one. Was that
Another one.
they only had one direction? No. Okay.
No. Don't start with
Oh, speaking of which, Adam needs people to go with him to the Backstreet Boys concert.
I'm going to the Backstreet Boys concert. I am not ashamed.
If anybody wants to go, just hit Adam up in his DMs. You know, you guys.
Slide into my DMs.
You can, because he likes it that way.
I want it that way.
Anyway.
Yeah, guys, it's good to jump back on these streams. It's been a while since I've been here. A lot of background work happening right now, but we're doing what we can to support all of these systems, from Magic to Yu-Gi-Oh to Pokemon to board games to miniatures to D&D. Also check out the DM boot camps.
Yeah.
It's going to be a pretty big thing this year as well. We've also got Catan Nationals coming up. We're spreading that over 2 years. We're flying out 2 people to the next Worlds.
That's fantastic.
So hopefully we can get a lot more South Africans overseas so that we can start highlighting what South Africans can actually do.
Yeah, we're not too crappy. I mean, we got some decent players in most of these games.
We do, apart from the likes of Badger, because he's absolutely...
Well, I mean, he doesn't play anymore. He sits and he tokens on Arena if he does.
He watches streams.
Yeah, he doesn't play. Doesn't play.
And then Aimless just bounces things off of your battlefield back into your hand, or he takes them for himself at least.
So just so you know, Adam, let me introduce you to Elkie, right? So Elkie is Ansel. Ansel, this is Adam. Ansel went to the pre-release for one, or will be one, Phyrexia, and ended up meeting a certain Post Malone.
Is that why he's an Alki now?
And that's probably why he's an Elkie now. I mean, that's probably what happened. But that was pretty cool. He posted that in the Easy Gaming Group site, and we were all just like, ah. That was kind of cool. I mean, that would have been cool. Aimless says he can confirm everything you just said about him. And Badger says he watches EGG and spams other groups.
He does that.
He does do that. But speaking of EGG and watching stuff, don't forget on Wednesday we're back here again with Command This, another episode of our, crazy Commander live stream that we do. Elkie says it was random, the random oaks we run into. Totally, right? I mean, it's Post Malone. Did you call him your sunflower? No, okay.
Hey, we've got a Skinny Licious in chat. He's not saying much. He's just sitting there.
Is he just
texting
quiet?
me on WhatsApp like he's cool and shit.
Hey, Skinny.
Sorry.
Skinny, what's up, Skinny? Check, this is our one of our top partners is just dissing our rules.
I said stuff. I'm sorry. I said stuff. It slipped out.
That's all fine. It slipped out. That's okay. We understand.
Clover also did it. He didn't get a bashing.
Okay, what? Will Crispy draw mountains this time? Tune in on Wednesday to find out. I don't actually know what I'm playing yet. I don't think
Is that still a thing? Do you still struggle to draw basic lands?
Only if, anything 2 CMC or less. You know that.
I know that. Yeah.
Clover says I'm just a civilian here. That's right. No shots fired at you, buddy. Although, how's this? Our Pauper event managed to get a certain Clover ZA out of his shell and back into playing Paper Magic. Paul was at our Pauper event.
And that's a pretty cool thing, getting these old hands of Magic, like a Clover and an Imad and a Shaquille and so on. I'm seeing those guys out in Cape Town starting to play again too, which is great,
That's awesome.
The Kirans and the John Woods and all of them noticing that they actually entering a lot of these tournaments. It's really, really cool seeing that. A lot of you guys know who John Wood is, so as a new player coming in playing against that guy is one of the most calming things until he absolutely wrecks you, and then you realize what just happened to you.
Yeah, for sure.
And then
man.
you leave Magic after that.
Yes,
Like,
and then you get to come back
like a week later.
as an old hand later.
How
Clovis,
crispy we seen as the old hands now. How
Dude,
weird is that?
I don't know if I could be seen as an old hand at Magic. I was never like a good hand.
50, you're very old.
I was never like a young hand at Magic. You know, it was just bizarre. I've only recently learned how to play properly.
Same.
You
I
know.
still need to know how to tap lands properly.
Listen, I tell you what was the coolest thing. Can I tell you? Is Enrico still alive? Yes, Enrico's still alive.
Yes, he is very much
Just-
alive. He's very active in the scene.
So Clover's saying it was an awesome day. Stinging real cards was epic. So here's the thing about the Pauper event that I must share with you guys. I was playing round 4. I was up against Ryan Lewis, and he was playing Bogles, and I was playing my Goblin combo Rakdos thingamabob, right? And the whole day and the whole time I've been playing, this is only the second time I've played Pauper, and it's only the second time I'm playing this particular deck. So the whole day I was so focused on the infinite damage combo that you could do that I totally forgot that you can make infinite mana and just go search your library for everything you need to create the infinite combo of infinite damage, right? And I was sitting playing against Ryan, and we got to, I think I beat him eventually game 2-1, I think. But in the game where I lost to him, I had on board everything I needed to make the infinite mana combo. And Ryan happily let me totally cock it up and die. And then when it was over, he said, let's just go back a little bit. I want to show you something. And we literally went back a bit to the board state that I had. And he said, now, right there, you had infinite mana. You could have just searched your entire library for everything you needed and killed me on the spot. And that's one of the things that I must tell you I love most about Magic. Is yes, he allowed me to die stupidly so that he could take the win. But the fact that he took it back afterwards and said, look at this. You could have done it like this. You could have played it like this. Something you've missed. So that's how you've got to... Sorry. Adam just sent me a message on WhatsApp saying his router has just exploded. So I'm assuming that's why he's kind of become a nothing on the side over here. So that's fine. But I just wanted to say that's one of the things I love about Magic. Is that players are always open to teaching other players how to do stuff and how to play better. Bigger Class, hi, nearly missed it. That 10-year-old was a goblin. What 10-year-old was a goblin? We're talking, that was back at like, way back in the day. You've missed the big announcement. The big announcement is that we've got a Modern League happening in Gauteng. First event is in April. Keep an eye on everything. We've got loads of prizes to give to everybody. But I think that's pretty much it, guys and girls. We just wanted to let you know about the cool stuff that was going down. It was so cool to have Adam jump on the stream for a little while there, right up until his router exploded. I hope he's not wounded in any way whatsoever from the exploding router. But yeah, just so that you guys are aware, keep an eye on the EGG website, keep an eye on our socials. We will be dropping all of this information for you guys about what's going on over the next couple of days. And for those of you who did miss it, just check it out one last time. So yeah, I mean that's pretty freaking cool. Gauteng Modern League is here and it's happening from April. It'll be going on. Clover ZA was talking about a loss to a 10-year-old. Problem is that as an amateur, you will never lost as many games as a pro. I did lose round 1 to a 10-year-old on Burn. Not the best start. Yes, well, my second ever pre-releases are such fun, especially when you run into new players. Absolutely. Looks like Adam might be back. He may have repaired the router. Kamikaze
Yes,
Badger.
it was one flame and be back.
Okay, cool. My second ever tournament, this dude played a practice game against me, saw I was using an intro deck and then helped me build a new deck for that tournament right there using his cards, and he just met me. I'll never forget that. Yeah, man, we have an awesome community. We have an amazing bunch of players who are always happy to share their knowledge with other people. So I think that's one of the coolest things. So I'm very keen to play in some of these modern events. I'm obviously not going to be in the running for points and winning anything, etc., etc. I'm just there to have some funsies. But I'll be learning as much as I can about playing modern because I've never done that before. Even though I have 2 decks. 2 very budget modern decks that I
It's
will...
probably like already 7k decks if it's budget decks. So it's like $7,000 decks.
Oh, I doubt it. I doubt it very much. I went like super budget, dude.
What Badger actually mentioned there reminds me of a time when we played at HQ Gaming when they were still around. He sat with me as well one day with his horrendous Gruul deck. I'll never forget this day. Going through one or other stupid concoction that I built. He absolutely destroyed me like 6 games in a row, and then we sat together and built this, I think it was a mono white thing or whatever the case was. I think we included that there was the 3 mana, the white planeswalker. I can't remember him right now. You see, I haven't played in so long. The guy that died.
Gideon.
Yeah.
Gideon. Gideon.
Hippie. Yeah, we put something together, and then I think it was 2 FNMs after that I actually took my very first win. So, as you stated now, the community is very cool. Even Ricardo himself, he's kind of cool.
Yeah, I see his offer. I'll play you first round and teach you all about it if you don't work.
Yeah, no, don't play against Ricardo first round.
Listen, I remember my first game against Ricardo.
You smacked Ricardo.
Dude, no, that was in Arena. My first paper game against Ricardo was at Comic-Con in 2019 at Gallagher. And it was in the standard event, and I'd built some makeshift mono red nonsense. And I sat down with him and I played my mountain and nothing. And the only thing he said to me was, no turn 1 play.
But then you schooled him on stream, though.
Yeah, okay, no, that was a once-off. Because since then, him and Teferi have been the bane of my life. But I will tell you this, Ricardo. I'm busy building a very horrible deck. And you know who's in that very horrible deck? It's Teferi. 2 Teferi. Yeah.
Crispy, on that note,
Yes.
Going back to the old days of what EGG was back then, any word on an arena tournament coming up?
Yes. I am currently just trying to figure out prize support. But there will be one very soon.
Put that in mail for me, please.
No, so what I wanted to do is I'm looking for a tech sponsor to get some techie prizes because we've got some really cool tech prizes for the last one and that really went down well. But I'm having a little bit of trouble because the techie sponsor that I'm talking to wasn't too happy with the ROI.
That's fair.
Which is fair.
Gonna happen.
But we'll find somebody else, or we'll find another way around it, or we'll figure out a way to make it work for them, whatever the case may be. And as soon as I've got that locked down, I will tell everybody what's going on. Yes, there will definitely be another arena tournament because we can't stop at 13. That's just a bad number to stop on.
Give me a reason to re-download Arena.
I will, because it's going to be hella fun. Also, if you haven't re-downloaded Arena in a while, you should do that now anyway. Just get some practice reps in.
I should.
Yeah. Badger says we should put your router up as a prize because he heard that prize support is pretty fire.
Oh, it's absolutely lit.
Oh, God, okay, I'm going to end the stream right now. Elkie says he'll jump into an arena tournament even with the time zone challenges. Man, the way we work it out is that you've got 24 hours to play your match. You and your opponent figure out what's the best time for you all, and you get it done. So it's very, very easy for people in different places to play. But Elkie, the only thing I'm going to say to you is that if you do win any of the major prizes, I do need a local shipping address for you, man. I can't ship overseas.
And also, it's not a 4 mat. We're only going to look at 3 mats. Potentially a top 8 mat, not 4 mats.
See, now the puns. Now the puns are going.
Funny.
It's
Dad
just
jokes are gonna flow around.
no dad jokes. We banned dad jokes from EGG.
That can't be true.
Only because we wanted Chuck Norris memes.
Yo.
Yeah. It's got to be Chuck Norris stuff.
Okay.
If you're going to do dad jokes, they got to be Chuck Norris jokes. Because what's really funny is that Chuck Norris gets involved in his own jokes. I've been seeing a lot of him doing his own stuff. It's really funny. But anyway, there was one last thing I wanted to say before we let everybody go. And now I can't for the life of me remember it. Chuck Norris had stunt doubles for the crime parts. 86 to Chuck Norris today.
That's only stunt doubles he needed.
I love the 86 turned Chuck Norris today. What was my favorite one from like 2 weeks ago? Oh, Chuck Norris died in like 1982. Death just hasn't had the courage to tell him.
Yeah, they haven't discussed that with him yet.
Oh dear. I actually saw.
Chuck Norris does push-ups. He doesn't move up. The world goes down.
But I was just gonna say. So one of the things I saw the other day was some dude interviewing Chuck Norris, and the interviewer said to Chuck Norris, "I've heard, Chuck, that when you do a push-up, you're not actually pushing yourself up. You're pushing the earth down." And Chuck just sat there and went, "Yeah, that's right." I love Chuck Norris.
He's like the sixth Backstreet Boy.
No.
It's true.
No. He's all the Backstreet Boys.
But guys, it's been great chatting to all of you again, Crispin. Always good chatting to you. Maybe somewhere down the line we can pop up a stream and then discuss what this big event is going to be about.
I think we should do that. That's a definite thing we should do.
I think we should.
Yes, I think that would be very, very cool. And I think it's good to touch base all the time, actually, just to make sure everybody knows what's going on, so we can keep people in the loop with what you guys are doing as well as what we're up to, and making sure that everybody knows that Magic is in good hands. We're doing some good stuff. Also, I don't know if you guys saw the thing that popped up there. Become the Eggie you've always wanted to be. Become an Egg patron on patreon.com/Easy Gaming Group. Stand a chance to win 4,000 grand worth of MTG goodies. That will be coming up. Our exclusive Patreon draw will be in April. That's when the next one is going to be. So if you're not on our Patreon just yet, I think even if you joined now, you might miss out on this draw. But there are at least 3 more draws that you could get yourself into. So there you go. What happened to the new tiers that I mentioned? Yes, life, the universe, work, needing to feed family, that kind of thing has gotten in the way. but they're coming. They're coming. We're figuring things out as we go. New tiers are like old tiers, Adam. Yo. Anyway. Okay. So this is why he has to go to a Backstreet Boys party. I heard Chuck Norris is already an egg mythic tier. He is the mythic tier. So, in fact, our mythic tier will be called Chuck Mythic Norris.
I think Chuck Norris is EGG.
Probably. He could be. I mean, I know him, you know.
That makes sense.
You know, we do stuff. Yeah. Although right now he's missing in action.
Ooh, can I ask when are we going to get Alias V back on stream?
Yeah, I'll be talking about doing that as well. I wanted to try and get some of these other people back on, but like, people are all like hoity-toity now. They don't want to speak to us plebs anymore.
Too much cash money.
I'll try Alias again. She was pretty cool. She was fun, man. I liked Alias. She was cool. But anyway, we'll see. Maybe we can get her to join in a tournament or something and play a game against somebody. That would be fun. Maybe Adam. Maybe you want to play her.
I'm definitely joining that.
Anyways, okay, that's it. We're going to stop now because now we're just talking nonsense. And I technically have to get back to work.
Okay, one last thing before I leave.
Yes.
I just got a WhatsApp message saying Egg Norris.
Egg Norris. Oh, I like that. I do like that.
That's a hand clap for Shannon. Well done.
There we go. I think we're going to have an Egg Norris.
Egg Norris.
Egg Norris, and we'll change Sebastian to have feet that he can do roundhouse kicks with.
Shannon was actually the original designer of the Egg logo.
Oh, yeah?
Back in the day when we were less grey and youthful and stuff.
Back when he was still watching Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yo.
No, I'm not going to put him in a gi.
cool speaking to you guys again, Crispy. Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
Let's do something and announce that big tournament soon.
You let me know what your timings are, and we will make it happen right here. No problem.
There's always time for a dad joke or two.
Yes. Anyway, so we're gonna go now. Don't forget, Wednesday night, Commanders, we're back. If you like what you see and you want to support us, check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/EGG Gaming Group. We can't say "and" on that bombshell. That was a different thing. Even though all of those shows have now been cancelled, we're not allowed to do any of that anymore. But don't forget, check out the socials, check out the website. I will let you know as soon as all the info for the Modern League is up. And you can go and have a look at those, and I'll let you know when the tickets are available. You can start getting those. Don't forget, tickets are already available for the Medieval Fair on the 3rd of June, where you will be able to play some more Pauper in our second Pauper Triad, and you will be able to come and play some D&D, some Dragonlance, which I can tell you, I'm having the best time going through the new Dragonlance book. I'm gonna really make it fun for people who come and play at that event. So, and it's at Greensleeves. Adam, you got no excuses. You got to come. Throw tankards at people.
Yeah, I've got 2 green sleeves. I'll wear them. I'll join.
There we go. You can call Badger a bar wench.
He is, though.
See? So. And no one can even yell at you because you'd be allowed to. It'd be cool, you know?
I actually joined Green Sleeves. I think it was my 30th birthday. It was one of the most amazing experiences. So, yeah, you guys have got to go out to Green Sleeves. It's really, really cool out there. Also, just follow all of Unplug Yourself social media. We've got some very, very cool things coming up for you guys.
And not only that, you will also find some really cool EGG content on the Unplug Yourself website, including 10th Street Eggy's latest review and upgrade on one of the Brothers War precons, the Urza precon. So go check that out, because that's going to be really cool for you guys to read.
That went live last week, if I'm not
Yes, it did. We did post out a bunch of stuff about it to make sure that people went and saw. I was going to say went and saw it. And now that doesn't sound right, but it is correct. But yes, and there'll be some more stuff going up there as well. There should be some other deck reviews also going up there soon, and some D&D articles. So always keep an eye on Unplug Yourself. There's always very cool stuff happening on that website, particularly relating to the worlds in which we play in. So on that note, I'm going to call it a night. Adam, thank you so much for popping in and joining us. It's been an absolute blast. To everybody in chat, everybody who's joined us, everybody who's excited about Modern, don't forget to make it really, really super cool. We need you to come to our events. 18 players, and we can guarantee you awesome prizes. Besides the already awesome prizes at the final for the Modern event. But yeah, all the dates will be up pretty soon. You guys can pick and choose. But remember, we need 5 results. 5 results count towards top 16 out of 7.
So in the tournaments, don't make me lose money, please.
There we go. See? Hear what he said? Don't make him lose money. Because that would be bad. But anyway, thanks everybody. Stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll see you on the battlefield.
Cheers.